Big boy. I mean, I guess this game is more tropes when it comes to like our Resident Evil games. There's a lot of references. We have A. Wong, and this is a lot of Resident Evil memes in this game, but I guess the Big Boy reference as well, a thing, if you look closely. Encouraged by the revelation that Sandman is still alive, Raiden must now go on the rooftop helipad of the dam where he can finally reunite with the Major and escape the city of death once and for all. To do so, however, he must first gain entry to upper floors where countless infected may be lurking in a great foreboding maze of tunnels. The risk is especially high, but there's no alternative for his to reach his destination in time. Blue Laser, the solution was Ox Cart. And yeah, it was just kind of a mini boss enemy. We've killed a couple of them on different guy. On a different dude earlier. Actually on this dude. Raven. So now we need to get to the rooftop. Wait, what? Oh. I don't know. That was loud. Intern's note. Do we want to read the intern's note, guys? Let's have a look. What's the code? 346. After just a few months here, I finally got myself a decent assignment. It pays pretty damn good too, and the fact that it only involves photocopying and filling cards seems to be a real crime against taxpayers. Of course, I'm not a computer whiz or biology specialist, but people like me are still necessary in this day and age. I want them to know that I'm perfect for this position, not only because of my background. The assignment I've been given seems to be a delicate one, considering the higher-ups want a detailed report on all major international companies on the forefront of medical science. In particular, those of who have departments with contracts for military applications. This part is pretty easy since number one company on the list must be famous Japanese multinational Koronusu Enterprises. The tricky part will be finding anything below the surface, the facade they put out for the public. The company gave me access to the whole database, as well as the most sensitive international sources, most of whom failed to reveal anything except the name Kuronasu, being Cronus, the Greek titan of time. Apparently, it also has a hidden meaning relating to passing of life, evolution, and the fact that medical technology can extend the human lifespan. The other researchers told me that Kuronosu owns its beginning to covert Japanese research and development unit that survived the Second World War. They officially produce advanced medications, but unofficially continue to research PC weapons that were lost after atomic blasting and sell them on a black market around the world. My report supervisor is due in 3 days. I'm afraid that all my hard work will be reduced to a hole in water, including any hope of building a carry in the upper ranks of Hexacore. I just wish some act of God will give me time I need to finish.
That's not good.
Alright, dude. Have fun with them drinks and stuff. Take care. Obviously, if you wanna follow the stream in the future, just give that follow. Kappa. Up. application for? God damn it. Okay. Okay. Which is the application form? There we go. 691. Oh. Oh, you are? Did I miss your follow? Or maybe you followed me way back. I don't know. Oh, this is about us. This is our... The Raven is our code name. But we are a candidate, Captain David Hale. The formal request submitted through application must be approved by the General Board of Hexacore Biogenetics. The supervisors are reminded that although Hexacore Biogenetics is funded by the both Central Intel CIA and the Department of Defense, all activities by the company are considered classified and higher blah 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 blah. Regarding field agents who intervene in scientific cases, mainly Special Forces Hades and pilots of HF, these individuals are recruited primarily by supervisors who normally select army blah 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 blah. Candidate details. Captain David Hale was selected by Major Vulcan from the most decorated NASA pilots to leave. According to his personal file, Captain Hale at 26 was one of the youngest pioneers of aviation and he participated his last active duty on the morning of April 23rd, 92. It involved experimental test flight of NASA Dryden Flight Research Center located in Edwards Air Base, identified as Joshua Control. The experimental flight, codenamed Gas Pipe, was to test top-secret aircraft SR-91 Aurora. The classified report reveals that Captain Hale, Lieutenant Corrick were in flight above base when the fuel injection system malfunctioned and resulted in a leakage of flammable liquid that reached the cockpit of the first pilot. During an emergency re-entry phase, a fire broke out that involved Lieutenant Corrick and began to spread the second pilot cockpit. The first pilot was totally engulfed in flames when Captain Hale assumed command of the completely uncontrollable aircraft. During his descent, the control tower ordered him to eject to save his own life, especially the flight data recorded by the black box. However, Captain Hale made an arbitrary decision to remain aboard and attempt an emergency landing. The sudden shift in pressure, as well as deterioration from extreme temperatures, caused the cockpit glass to shatter, injuring Captain Hale on his head. Now mortal danger, unable to save the lieutenant, he was forced to eject himself just a few meters from the surface as SR-91 Aurora crashed. Following the accident, Captain Hale was subjected to rather lengthy, painful physical and mental rehabilitation, only to be later charged with disobeying a direct order, reckless endangerment, and construction of costly government equipment. As a result, his piloting license was revoked and was fired from NASA. No further information had been reported. The flight data nor fate of Lieutenant Corrick was never declared as a killed in action and erased from any subsequent report and records. Formal request. Major Hayden Vulcan was therefore request the reinstatement of Captain David Hale and his inclusion to the ranks of half Hexacore Air Force, a substitute in the Crimson Skull unit. 3 years after the incident in Dryden, previous tests definitely conclude that Captain Hale has recovered both physically and mentally from re-enlistment. Hayden's innate ability to pilot both aircraft and helicopters make him the best possible candidate for integration to HAF. Hello, said Zombie Slayer. Oh, you're good. I feel like we're today at least progressing a bit faster than yesterday, so. And yeah, not as tired as yesterday, so. Just to use some random fucking drugs. Why not? Inventory too full. Yikes. I mean, you could try if you know how. Try not to kill yourself. Drink some water and do a headstands, okay? Totally a legit thing. Executive's diary. HB 267. HB 267. Banged your head against the wall earlier and made it worse. Oh, I didn't tell you to bang your head against the wall, okay? Headstands is the thing, okay? Gets the blood into the head and drink some water as well. Totally. I do it sometimes for memes, but yeah, I do have really headaches though. Boston office sent us another one of its promising recruits, a young and up-and-coming lawyer called Mitch McDeer. But it's always the same. Nice fat in the city, expensive ride, 60 bank account, bright future, his little wife, happy to work for us, happy to protect our activities, including the most sensitive ones. The MacDeer boy is truly amazing. He's an ace on the green and leagues ahead of the dusty old men I normally deal with. All the civil suits were mixed in, including the most risky ones that involve sensitive, keen-side matters, were closed with the greatest of ease. I'm sure to reward him with a special gift and front row seat in the management of the Christmas party this year. McDeer is acting a bit too suspiciously for my liking. I wonder if it has anything to do with the firm's most recent case and how he tackled its challenges. Of course, the disappearances of prosecution key witness made things easier. Did you really think legal suit 1 was only due him skills? Thinking it make a hold, release the pressure. Damn. Something is wrong. McDeer doesn't seem to care about money anymore and is losing focus. He's likely unnerved by the recent case of Mr. Hackman, a former employee who got too close to company more unpleasant matters. After having contracted the fatal disease from substance he himself administered to townspeople, then finally took his final breaths just days before hearing and his family badly off. But why should that matter? After all, the guy was no saint. It's pretty sad to develop a conscience only when your life is at stake. I have to get to the bottom of this. See how much mishap has affected McDeer. Yeah, I know. McDeer's been asking way too many questions to his colleagues, and I think he might actually be trying to steal confidential info. It could be detrimental to company's image. We've already bugged and tapped his house and both vehicles. We need to find out exactly who he's discussing with his wife in their supposedly safe house. I'm sure of it now. McDeer's been working for some hero FBI agents. Our contacts in Washington confirmed it. I have to clean up the mess. As usual, I've already arranged it. Team of Hades in civilian clothes will bring the boy to the belly of the dam. In a few short weeks, he'll be just another unfortunate missing person who went out on a hike and got swallowed by the Red Crest Mountain. It's a real blessing that he was smart enough to hide the truth from his lovely wife. 2 disappearances in such short time, especially from the same family, could beg too many questions even in town like Keenside. Besides, I do my best to comfort her. I saw the way her eyes started staring at me at the last company outing. As soon as the waves recede, I'll be sure to feel up the situation. That sounds bad if you've been like MRIs and stuff and... Oh shit, nope. Oh my goodness. Coffee drinking noob and it's red. Oh my goodness. Welcome everybody from Coffee Drinking Noob Red. How is the stream, my friend? How was the pistol only memes treating you? I'm 7 ready and what's ready. I do usually during weekdays I do speedruns and weekends I play through some games, and this weekend is Daymare 1998, which is kind of heavily inspired by Resident Evil games. Honestly, like shit. Well, damn. An hour 3 minute 30 second. Nice. And you're also drunk. Well. Yes. Drinking.
Oh yeah, 7 Ray, biggest D on Twitch. Oh.
I should have all left to drink. Drinks usually don't tend to help with speedruns, at least when you drink a lot. A pro tip, but I guess with... Ow! Hello Darkness Plague, Digital Clola and Aracat. If I miss somebody else, sorry, chat is going too fast. And I'm busy trying not to die as well. Okay, come here. Okay, what is this? More reading or a puzzle? Oh, more reading. Internal Affairs Division Hexacorp Division Statement Report Priority Level 1. With extreme urgency, I'm writing to report about potentially harmful conduct of high-ranking officer in Hexacorp Special Units. Holy shit. You're drunk. Nah, there's nothing interesting there. I'm so fucking lazy. I wanna finish the game. Not only is the font super hard to read as well. You find it? You killed by an Ivy and there was still a shit your pants with G3 and Super Torrent. You win some, you lose some, my dude. Perkele. Satana. Oh goodness. Oh wait, you're fucking speeding me, man. Never mind. Fuck. That goddamn asshole hit me with the acid spit as well. What a binge. Oh, yikes. Ooh la la. Note for... God damn it, game. Why can't I zoom in? Why can't I crouch? Whatever. I love you too, my dude. The sex enhancement, daddy girls and DILF. Noise. Best course ever is one of the impaled Nazarenes on vittu saatana perkele vittu saatana perkele vittu vitun vittu. Sounds like a great chorus. Fuck. There we go. Vitutuksen multihuipennus. I don't really know what to even do with some of this shit. Guess I could do this. But hold on. Get an hack cable. There's two hack cables into a clip. Just take the ammo out. And leave the clip behind, cause why not? Don't drop it. I need to take the ammo out. Empty. Now you can drop it. It depends on the day. Sometimes, sometimes not. I'm sorry to disappoint you today. There's a guy right behind the fucking... Oi. No, you're not allowed in the safe room, sir. Masturbator. Beautiful. Beautiful song name. I hate when there's multiple paths. I really wanna know which one isn't the right way to go always. Defense protocol, okay. Sleep well, my dude. Sleep well, my dude. Boss fight? What's up?
Damn, you should be in there.
Hey, what the hell? Let me out now!
Oh no, I can't stop the system. The process. Oh, look behind you.
Oh, shit!
Hang in there, hang in there.
It's going to take me a few minutes to unlock.
Oh
Do
no.
my best to get you out, but you've got to hold that monster off.
Can you hear me? Hold that goddamn thing off.
Few minutes? I don't think I have a few seconds!
Nice. Okay, I might have should have not done it that close to the thing, but I've never had an actually exploding thing in this game, okay? So I was just curious if that was actually an exploding thing I could use. Okay. Obviously. Wow! You mother truck! Okay. Let me just try to figure out what the fuck does this thing do. Ah. Alright. Alright, my dudes, I got it. Hey Chica, what's up? Come on, can you reload?
Doc. You said a few minutes.
Oh well, okay, I got an idea now. Actually, make sure my things are reloaded. I mean, it doesn't change too much from what I just did. But it was basically after doing every explosive, you do all the explosive except the last one, then he's super close to getting knocked down, and then knock him down to the middle and then use the shit. It's pretty much the plan. I actually have weapons reloaded as well. Could help. Blow him. Oh, now you get knocked from third explosion. Jesus. I see. Okay, let's just do 2 explosions then. Sure. Wow, okay, never mind. Never mind. What? Can you just ignore the fucking explosions or what? Oh. That wasn't enough. Well, first of all, I don't know why the first 2 explosions did 0 on him. 0. Zip zap 0. In broken game. Just use this, sure. There we go. Nope. He's tanky. Lovely tanky. I did a mistake though. I should have reloaded my Magnum during the downtime first and nothing else. That's the only weapon that really matters for this fight. Well, mainly matters, I guess. Oh fuck, you're not in, are you? that explosion did nothing again. Feels bad, man, when that glitches out. Switch the pistol.
Let's go, Doc. You said a few minutes.
Oh wait, you're so close. Too bad I missed that one. It's giving me infinite pistol ammo at least for this fight. Man, that's so powerful knockout. Felt like there's zero impact on the fucking punch. Zip it is up zero. Yeah. This way. Come on, please be in range. Nice. There we go. He did. He did. Now the question is... Okay, we can't take any more ammo here. We probably won't be even playing this character anymore because he just gave us like infinite ammo for this fight, basically. I have a feeling that... Alright, okay, I need to go backtrack up to where the doctor was. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't give any more ammo in the ammo box though. Our inventory. Oi.
I thought you were going to die in there.
Thanks for your help, Mr.
Mason. Dr. Mason. I work, or rather, I used to work in the treatment room.
What was that thing? One of your lab rats gone wild?
Well, you should know, of course. That thing is, or better yet, was one of yours.
One of mine? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
The CSR-03s your unit was transporting last night spread to the city, wiping out the entire population of Keenside. Each afflicted subject reacted differently to the effects of the toxin. As a matter of fact, the leak was so prolific that it even reached the dam, trapping many of Hexacore's own and transforming them into ungodly monsters. Prior to infection, the members of Hades stationed there were administered an experimental additive that increases both physical and mental capabilities. But as a side effect, it seems to have generated some rather unusual varieties of forms when combined with the toxin.
Cut the bullshit. I put down some of those Hades things already, and they're completely different from what
You don't get it. Not long ago, an Alpha team was called out to extract a survivor from your team.
Meaning what exactly?
By the time Alpha team arrived, something had literally torn the survivor to shreds. But he wasn't quite dead. The bioscanners indicated the formation of some genetic mutation, an anomaly. That's why the big shots ordered them to recover the specimen for analysts back at HQ. But what they found was something nobody expected. Both Castor and Pollux flourishing in harmony. The two viral agents had twisted together in some ungodly perversion that gave birth to something new.
Wait, are you saying that that thing out there is Leave?
Oh my god. Where did it go?
Uh-oh.
Get loose.
Uh-oh.
No, it. Shit.
Can't stay here. Come on, Doctor.
But there's no stopping it. Don't you understand? Get the hell out of here, boy.
But you don't have to.
Listen, I'll buy you enough time to get to the helipad. Then I'm gonna bomb this damn place. It's just down there. Now go!
But
There isn't any other way. Go on, get out of here.
It looks like he's tripping balls. Defo.
there's no time left. I have to reach the helipad immediately.
Yeah, just let me listen this audio file first. Oh my god, I probably have not listened to almost any of this.
Abomination. It built some kind of peculiar nest and chases after us like a hunter stalks its prey. I've never seen an OB like this one. It easily eliminated a small contingent of Hades, crushing them as if they were mere insects. That's an
Fuck.
unpleasant reality for a non-battle hardened researcher like me. Only thing I can do now,
is unstoppable. I gotta get out of here immediately.
I was really confused at first. What the fuck was that? Like there's the slow strolling forwards. We should save that for the memer. Survive until elevator arrives. Okay. I've died. It's slightly cheap.
Damn it, this thing is unstoppable. I gotta get out of here immediately.
Loki wondering if I should shoot this thing first. Or did it just... oops. Piss it more? Fuck! Oh no, you're pissed. God damn it, our bullets! Nope. I always feel like I just wanna... not broken. I feel like I'm just supposed to delay him, not get touched by him at all.
I gotta get out of here immediately.
Fuck, okay, he's running already. There we go. Run to the hills. Run for your life. After narrowly surviving his last confrontation with the monster who was once Special Agent Leo, Raven finally reaches the rooftop of the dam where he prepares to contact Sandman. Once the self-destruct device is initiated, he won't have long before the entire edifice explodes into 1,000 pieces.
Major, I'm on the roof of the dam. The Citadel's been overrun. I repeat, the Citadel's been overrun. The whole situation's foobar. No survivors.
Okay, time to kill Sandman.
No. There's no way. Leave. Leave it. Stop until the end.
Oh.
Raven, respond, goddammit!
Mad. One final confrontation with the Daymare.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. Well.
Crap.
Oh. And the shotgun is so broken sometimes, it doesn't hit nowhere close. Did I just die? No, I didn't. They didn't put all the fucking explosive things in a weird position though. Did we glitch him? Easy win. Yeah, give me a moment. Oops. Okay, you're alive. Abuse the jeep. Nope. Don't rush. That's not allowed. Oh, we need more ammo. Nope. No! Oh my god. What a stupid death. What a fun fight, okay? Okay. You know what we're doing. So what we're gonna go do at the very beginning, we're gonna get our inventory full of those like stack up the inventory full of those extra shotgun shells. So I miss. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Christopher Ricards. Nope. Man, these slugs are fucking joke. They don't go anywhere where I'm aiming. It's like one hit. Shotgun is the fucking buggiest shit in this whole game. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have enough bullets for now. That'd be a good joke. My favorite type of boss fights in bullet sponges. Fuck you too.
Crap.
Wow. He hit me. What a fucking dickbag. I'm actually using normal shotgun shells now? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know what the fucking shells I'm using half the time here. No! Turn around! That's it. I'm out of shotgun ammo. Oh, this way. Now these feel more powerful than normal shotguns, so holy shit. Wait, them out bullets again. If you ever make a game, if you had to make a boss fight interesting by making him bullet sponge, just don't include the fucking boss fight. Oh my god. Nope. Oh, it's the hardest. There's really two difficulties only in this game.
Nice one, kid. You really put the shithawk in a fucking coma.
Major! Major!
That's hard to believe. I didn't think Leave could get any nastier than he already was.
Come on, we need to get out of here. The dam's gonna blow.
Right, we better hurry.
Hit it!
Raven, go get it out of here!
No. I won't leave another man behind. Not like this. Motherfucker!
Not today, kid. Not today. You've already risked your life far too many times. This time, only one of us is walking away from here alive.
The truth is undeniable. Fortune favors the bold. I accomplished my mission at the first light of dawn, and for once in my existence, the best plan was to not have a plan.
The Bold.
Aiden! How in the hell did you...
Apa?
Where? Oh no.
Sorry to disappoint you, kid. I guess the great Sandman ain't so great after all. But after all of the lives lost, at least I managed to save one.
What's going on? By all rights, you should be dead. And you're not. Wait. What? Who did that to you?
That fucking guy! Don't touch me! Stay away! Leave! He turned me into this freak. The antidote! I need it now!
This?
Give it to me now!
You alright? Did it work?
You bastard! You remember me? You mass-murdering piece of shit? I will never forgive you for taking her away from me.
What? What the hell are you? Drop your gun right now.
You fucker! You killed her. Why? What did my baby ever do to you?
So convincing voice acting.
Whoa,
Oh my god.
whoa, calm down. Too many people have died already. Why don't you drop the weapon so we can talk?
Bye.
Whatever happened, it's over. It's over.
No! It's not over. Not by a long shot. Not until this guy pays for what he did to her.
Listen. I don't know you, sir. But you can trust me when I say the man who did all this is dead. The Major's a hero. He risked his life.
He risked his life? Huh? For what? To murder tens of people? Including my wife? Huh? I was there, soldier boy. I saw what he did to her. My baby. Now, I suggest you get the fuck out of my way, or you can go to hell with them!
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir. Drop your weapon, or I'm gonna shoot you where you stand. No matter what you think you saw.
Stand down, Raven. Stand down. It's you, isn't it? Samuel.
How do you know my name?
Because I know more than what you think. But the only thing you really need to know is that I'm truly sorry. I never meant to hurt her. Not intentionally. Your wife, she was one of the few people I could really count on.
What's that supposed to mean, huh? Huh? Who are you people?
He's the one who ripped my arm off and broke my neck, baby. While you just stood by and watched me die.
No, that's not what happened. That's not how... That's not... She's dead!
Sam, baby, are we really gonna argue over semantics? Just look at yourself. You're nothing but a frightened lab rat.
Shut up!
That's all you want.
Shut
That's
up!
all you ever
Shut
were.
the fuck up! Just shut your mouth!
Samuel,
Stop! Just don't say another goddamn word!
These people know everything about you.
Fight it,
They
Samuel!
always used you for their advantage.
No!
They
This
own
isn't
you,
real!
Sam. You've
She's
been company property.
Don't listen to her,
Since the
Samuel!
moment you were born.
Damn it! The voice isn't Sarah!
Don't do it!
Well.
Disappearing underneath the surface beneath the scars in the dark.
At the very end it did, Jeffrey. I don't know if this ending was well, it's kind of a confusing ending as well.
Still breathing
GG's. We finished the game, I think. So let me put the volume down a little bit for you guys and talk about what I thought about the game. Alright, let's do a little bit of a recap of this game, for how it felt like and what it feels like. Obviously, this game is heavily inspired by Resident Evil games, but it's like kind of a janky version of Resident Evil, like the Resident Evil game, in a sense that it kind of looks pretty somewhat, but it like there's this missing polish all around. But it's like, obviously this is made by smaller teams, so I guess it's kind of understandable in a way, but I still like. This ending seems to be like, okay, are they gonna do a sequel bait? They gave a lot of background to stuff. It just feel like it cannot end it, I guess. Boss fight, what a fucking meme. Enemy types, not variety really. Weapons are also, there was barely any variety. Basically there was always pistol, shotgun, and then you had like a magnum. I guess in the very first mission you had like MP5 or something for a little while, but other than that it was like shotgun, I mean pistol, shotgun, and then either revolver or magnum. Kind of meh. It's like a, yeah. A lot of reading, a lot of cutscenes. Not the best way of actually doing story. If you put way too much like readable material in the game, it just kind of just starts to irk some more than actually. But and second of all, why the fuck you force us to go into like a second web page to read shit? Why couldn't you just include all the things to read in the game instead? You really want to be really fancy and like make a website like this fucking website. Let me show you quickly here. This fucking website, okay? Nothing else is interactable, obviously. Just find codes to read this shit. And you click this and then you have a password in the game which you have to put in here. Like, these are, it's not taxing to add a little bit of text into a fucking game. They could have added every single thing here into the game, but for some reason they're just like, yeah, I feel like they kind of were focusing maybe on different things. Yeah, I'll be on for a while. I don't know what I'll be doing now. Maybe I'll continue Bloodstained, or maybe I should do a little bit of RE2R runs too on like D-Rust before Monday. We should do that. Indeed, Hazeblade is a founder on my channel. My god. Okay. let's skip this. We got to the end, basically. Let's just have a look. What is this? Sam and Sarah. Okay. Wait, the game didn't end yet? Oh, wait.
Yeah, 7-Ray, biggest D on Twitch.
Hello everybody.
Yeah, 7-Ray, biggest D on Twitch. Oh.
Thanks so much for the raid, Hazeblade. Welcome everybody from Hazeblade stream. We're about to switch to Resident Evil 2 Remake super soon. Or we're at the very end of Daymare 1998. This is like an after credit scene. If you're not played and are kind of scared of spoilers, just look away for a moment. We'll be switching to RE2R soon. PM. I don't know what is actually gonna happen. The first scene that is actually in first person in this game.
Gene signature confirmed. Welcome back, sir.
Boot up the register.
Ready to receive.
Mission report K731. Personal code FG9565061. Mission status completed. The material requested has been recovered. Of those involved, there's no one left.
Hold on. I need to pop up the...
Who knows what's really going on. I erased all traces of K's involvement. Hexacore Biogenetics will be blamed and held accountable for the mishap in Keaton's site.
Good job, sir.
So, are we playing as a Japanese guy now? It's like plotted everything behind the scenes.
Following materials archive. Evidence number 1. HAF4RG0 Delta surveillance footage. Evidence number 2. Intercepted voice messages of Major Sandman Vulcan.
I cannot rewatch that. Was it the Raven who shot him? Wait, no, wait. Oh yeah, it's... No, never mind. Just Keeve who shot him and then Sandman punched him.
XDR00035. Sarah, I would have liked to speak with you in person, but I'm afraid that's just not gonna happen. So this is it. The moment has arrived. You know, I told you that I'd do whatever it takes to protect her, and now I gotta prove just that. Prove it to myself, to you, but mostly prove it to her. My precious little angel, Samantha. In exactly 7 days, my man and I will be deployed to the Aegis labs to recover samples of Castor and Pollux. After which, you know what I have to do. Oh, I know what you're thinking right now. I know. So many innocent lives lost to save just one. But she's my baby girl. So listen up. I want you to leave Keen's site, you and your Samuel, and get as far away from the city as possible. The gears of destruction are already in motion, and nobody can stop them now. And even if they could, I wouldn't let them. So, if one day my conscience does feel a little less guilty, it'll only be because I've not only saved my daughter's life, but yours as well. I know you know what it means to truly love someone with every fiber of your being. And the choices you gotta make to hold on to that love, to be with that person and share one last day, one last minute, one last tantalizing second.
Wait, Sarah is Sandman's daughter?
I couldn't live with myself knowing I didn't step up and do something, even if it means burning in hell for eternity.
Do I understand right?
To a living hell without her. Hope one day you can forgive me. But if you can't, saving Samantha will be enough.
Samantha? Sarah? Yeah, I don't know.
Evidence number 3, Sarah
So confused.
Carmichael reporting to Sam Walker.
Sam, sweetheart, I've been waiting for this day to come, wishing I didn't have to tell you the things you're about to hear. Yet, here goes nothing. The more elaborate the lie, especially one as grandiose and brazen as this, the more difficult it becomes to explain. I should have waited for you to come home, to speak with you in person, but I just can't do anything but record this. You won't be home before dark, by which time it'll probably be too late. There's a good chance they'll come here looking for me. They. I guess you're wondering who I'm talking about. What I'm about to say will change your life forever. Change my life, too. What's happening, one way or another, was inevitable. But at the cost of many thousands of lives, it will also mean the end of our relationship. Listen to me. By now, all of Keen's sight is lost. He did it. He infected the whole goddamn town, sentencing the people here to a fate worse than death. He committed a truly unforgivable sin, the last hope for a crazy man being puppeted by even crazier people, the Kuronosu Company. I still don't understand how he could have done it, how anyone could have done it, even him, especially him. God damn you, Kuronosu, Hexacore, damn you both to hell. Oh, Christ. We're just a bunch of filthy murderers. All of us. Sam, listen. What I wanted to say, if I wasn't a coward, is that even though I've always loved you, I've never been completely honest with you. Beneath this city, behind your disease, lies a tangled web of secrets linked to the company. I would have told you sooner rather than being obliged by this tragedy, but I couldn't, and wasn't ready yet. I was afraid of how it might affect us. Sorry. It kills me to tell you this, but I'm not who you think I am. You already know that I work for Hexacore, but what you don't know is that my job isn't limited to mere administration. My field of expertise is actually the supervision of research studies, monitoring one of our most important tests, you. For decades now, our government has been experimenting in its own backyard, testing chemical weapons on an unsuspecting America. The project is called Truman, and Keenside is one of the most illustrious testing zones, with Hexacore overseeing the whole shebang since the 40s. You, and hundreds of others like you, are the end result of these tests, and we've been tasked with keeping you in check and gleaning as much data as possible about your condition. I can attest, however, that it took very little effort for you to become the most important part for me, because because I actually fell in love with you. And it wasn't just a job for me anymore. So when someone asks if I love my work, I tell them yes. Thanks to you, I do. And maybe
Thanks to me?
that's why I've never had the courage to tell you before. And more importantly, I would never leave this place without you of my own free will, if given the choice. Hold on. I hear something. There's somebody out there.
Evidence number 4, ID tags of Sarah Carmichael, Hexacore Biogenetics Supervisor, Code 27.
June 20th, 1991. I finally did it. I'm finally in charge of one of the most important research studies in the country. Took years to perfect the Truman Project together with those yes men at Hexacore. Maybe longer still, to convince that Washington DC Dinosaur Murphy put me in charge of the whole operation. Due to their backwards way of thinking, I was either too young or too girly or too black. But in the end, they had no choice but to recognize the crowns of my achievements. In under 30 days, I'll be transferred to Keensight, and from what the company tells me, it'll be a one-way trip. And maybe that's what excites me the most. On 9 pages of reading. January 4th, 1992. I've only been here a few months, but I think I've already tucked myself snug as a bug into this rural community. Sometimes I feel a bit sorry for the people of Keensight. The Keen Spirit smells like Keen Spirit. Or maybe it'd be better to refer to them by their proper names, guinea pigs. Other times I envy them, their simple small town lives filled with small town values. After all, the company ensures they're safe inside their giant petri dish, closed off from all of the shit, the outside world. I like to think that too I've helped to create a sort of paradise here, perhaps another circle of hell. I'm still not sure yet. The most difficult part of the Truman Project is officially underway, at least in regards to my active role in the field. All researchers stationed here must have frequent contact with the subject in order to control it. I'm no exception to the rule. Indeed, I'll have to lead by example. At any rate, tomorrow I'll be in my special to be monitored, and judging from reports, it's clear that this one will possibly be the most important part in the whole study. I have to be at my best behavior once again. Meanwhile, I've been scratching at my arm for days. Just because everyone got the same chip integrated in their arm doesn't mean it's a good thing. After all, we're researchers, not the guinea pigs. The government is experimenting now with the program. Unfortunately, however, there are rules of the game, and I can back out now. January 7th, 1994. Oh Jesus, I haven't felt this good in years. The Truman Project is proceeding as planned, not to mention the experiments too. I just can't hide my excitement thanks to the work I've been doing with my subject. That being said, this isn't exactly an official report. I could say my subject, Sam for short, the person I've been tracking recently approached, well, I started to think something peculiar is happening. I know I shouldn't get this attached, but company asked me to get closer, so... And the heart wants what the heart wants, right? What's the harm in that? Hello, Soap. May 4th, 1994. With the recent transfer of high-level personnel to the new office space atop the dam, we find ourselves butting heads with the men from Hexacore Special Units. Mind you, Hades. Mind you, Hades agents look like rock-hard war machines who seldom interact with anyone outside their circle. The AFP pilots seem to be normal kids despite the demanding tasks of company often gives them. Though one in particular seemed to be catching all the attention of all the office ladies. His name is Hayden. Though everyone been calling him Sandman after the mishap in Groom Lake, I have no idea how he made it out alive, but I'd like to know more. Hayden, what an extraordinary man. Even in face of the difficulties he endured, somehow I got him to open up in about his past and discovered that his wife left years ago because she couldn't bear the weight of his job. She even left him to take care for their only daughter, baby Samantha. I feel some kind of connection to this man. So much in fact, and I'm feeling exactly what I'm feeling for Sam. I'm going to deal with this, only time will tell. I should probably just concentrate on my work. August 15, 1996. I thought I could handle it. Instead, I wish I'd never gotten involved in this pile of poo. I've been working on the human product for a company for 4 years now, but looks like this isn't going to be the end the way I thought it would. We didn't come here to improve people's lives, we came here to test weapons of mass destruction. If that weren't bad enough, even though we signed away our lives to these hexacore bastards with their government backing, they still won't lift a finger to help us, any of us. Eden told me his daughter contacted a terrible disease and requires an experimental treatment the company just won't cover. That's why he's been so distant these past few months. I want to do something to help it. I always feel close to him forever. In the meantime, at least some good news came from all this. Sam asked me to marry him. A beacon of hope in all the darkness that surrounds me. A reminder that there are more important things in life. Now I know whom my heart belongs to. I need to devote my life to him. I need to do my job as efficiently as possible to make him feel better. Oh, almost. March 28th, 1997. I don't want to believe it, but Hayden asked me to meet him just outside the town to reveal a scheme. There isn't much time left to save his daughter, and the only way he can do it is by committing an act so utterly despicable borders on nefarious. Seems that Kuronosu, the international pharmaceutical company, made a deal with Hayden to save his daughter in exchange for the destruction of hundreds, if not thousands of lives, along with Hexacore as a whole. Worse still, it brings our government to its knees by revealing the truth about experiments on the American people that have been ongoing for decades. He must have lost it, completely freaked out. Nothing, not even a loss of a loved one, can justify such a stupid, reckless decision. Pretty sure these bastards are using him. I just don't understand why the hell he doesn't see it. I need to talk some sense into him. I'm sure those are just words of desperate father, but if he doesn't listen to reason, I have no choice but to report him to the company's internal affairs department. I don't know if I could live with what they'd do to him. Hayden, July 14th, 1997. Hayden left his base and took a few days leave. Sadly, daughter Samantha didn't make it. His little heart gave out just a few days ago. I feel sorry for him. This could be a blessing in disguise. Now he won't have any reason to enact the nefarious scheme of his. From what I gather, he got a long journey to the medical center where she was being treated. So I'm sure he'll come back soon, and when he does, I'll be there to support him in whatever way possible. Yeah.
She's ready.
$17 deaths. B. That was clear. Probably 6 hours was reading. Did that unlock a new difficulty? No, it didn't. I know, right? Can you repeat, please? I wish I could actually explain this game in a reasonable way, but I can't.